Well, Stephen Miles will be tomorrow confirmed as Queensland's 40th Premier, less than a week after his predecessor, Annastacia Palaszczuk, shocked the state by resigning. His elevation to the top job caps a meteoric rise for Mr Miles, who's tried to reform himself from Labor's chief attack dog to a more disciplined and diplomatic leader. Jonathan Lee has this profile of Queensland's incoming Premier.
Once Miles from power, now the Premier in waiting.
What I intend to demonstrate to Queenslanders between now and then is just what kind of Premier I would be. Absolutely focused on them, their safety, their cost of living.
With a union background and a philosophy degree, Stephen Miles came into Queensland Parliament in 2015, following Labor's toppling of Campbell Newman's one-term LNP government, making his name as the attack dog and chief stuntman, famously ripping up a $30 million invoice for hotel quarantine bills racked up by Queenslanders arriving back into Australia during the pandemic. Often with a schoolboy persona, he was left red-faced, attacking former PM Scott Morrison to the joy of union faithful.
Scott Morrison's charging $5,000 a head to have dinner with him. What a contrast. Don't we need...
Left to apologise.
What a...
Understand I might have stuttered while speaking earlier and that some in the crowd might have misheard what I said.
Stephen Miles is a leader of Labor's powerful left faction. A former health minister, he was elevated to Deputy Premier in 2020 at the age of 43, following the resignation of Jackie Trad. The extra portfolios brought a bigger profile, and Miles enjoyed the increased limelight. Ever keen to attack, he helped weaponise the pandemic and claims of abuse in Canberra.
Orchestrated campaign over the last few days to try to stop you all talking about Brittany Higgins and rape and sexual harassment and all of the things that have happened in Canberra.
When President Trump tested positive to COVID, he mocked the then leader of Australia's most powerful ally on Twitter. Have you considered intravenous disinfectant? Defending his joke on the basis of Trump's, quote, bizarre statements about treatments during the pandemic.
It's absolutely appalling and childish.
I think I could be excused for having a joke about it. He, as a supposed world leader, has repeatedly made ridiculous comments about this disease.
And while the pandemic propelled his popularity with some Queenslanders, it also left him vulnerable to attack. In April 2021, he was snapped holidaying over the border in New South Wales, having asked people to support struggling Queensland businesses.
That accommodation was booked 2 years ago for a holiday we intended to take a year ago. I don't get what it is with the LNP's obsession with me at the moment.
When it was revealed in August this year his leader had taken a secret holiday to Italy, there were wry smiles, perhaps knowing the die was cast.
I am. About the Queensland New Industry Development Strategy. Pleased you're all here to hear about it.
Though publicly insisting Queensland Labor was
A stable team united under Annastacia Palaszczuk's leadership, that unity will see us through till the next election and beyond.
Annastacia Palaszczuk has declared her loyal deputy the man she believes should become Queensland's 40th Premier.
I have a great deputy in Stephen Miles, and I believe he'll make an excellent Premier.
I just want to thank my family.
Thankful for his family and for friends and foes falling in behind him.